Hi, everybody. Today I'm here to talk to you about the life domains, one of the 8 principles of the Charting a Life Course framework. Charting the Life Course is a framework that was created for all people to plan, clarify their visions, problem solve, and really look forward to their best future life. And the life domains is a really critical piece of being able to think holistically about what's going on in your life, what's working, what's not working. So I wanted to take a minute to do a little deep dive today into each of the 6 life domains and share with you this cool newer tool called the Life Course Domain Taxonomy, which really breaks each life domain down into all the different topics that are incorporated within the life course. All right, so we're going to start with daily life and employment, which is important in everyone's life. When they think about daily life and employment, when you think across life stages, this is what people do during the day. So if you are a child, maybe you're going to an early childhood center or you're going to school. Maybe your day involves working or being an apprentice or volunteering. And maybe you are moving towards retirement and your day is a series of activities that make you feel valued, make you feel healthy, and bring joy to your life. So whatever it is, those are covered within this domain. It's also about just the routines and daily activities that are really essential to your quality of life. So it may be that cup of coffee you need to have to start your morning. It may be some time cuddling with a dog or a cat that gives you a lot of a sense of inner calm. Or maybe it's something more seasonal. Maybe it's a way you celebrate holidays with your family or some other kind of events that occur regularly. So when you look at the subdomains, education falls in there, and we can talk about things like programs that are happening within school, providing supports for IEPs, looking at other kinds of opportunities within the school system. We can talk about childcare, summer camps, after school programs, and all those things that provide the necessary support for a family and also enrich a child's life. Big thing to talk about is transitions, whether I am transitioning from kindergarten to first grade, high school graduation, or maybe I'm transitioning into outside of college and back into the real world. What are the things that I need to be thinking about? And that moves us right into higher education, post high school. What am I going to do? Am I going to pursue some other kind of education? Am I going to get some vocational training? How am I preparing myself for my adult life? And then finally, I think we're all lifelong learners. So, what are the things that you're interested in that will be enriching to your life that you want to learn more about? What are the things that might advance your career? How do you continue to learn and grow? And then that can also include language and literacy. How are we helping people to have the skills that they need to communicate and to understand the world around them? Making sure that we're also thinking about people that maybe aren't using English as first language and how to make sure that these things are all being delivered in the best possible way to them. In regards to the second subdomain, employment and meaningful day, we will want to think about career exploration and pre-vocational type activities. How do I learn what my dream job is going to be? Have I had my own businesses selling something? Have I babysat? Have I gone and done some volunteer work that's going to help me understand what the reality of a job at a daycare might be like? Having a job, and not only job, but a career path. Where am I going here? Do I want to stay here long term, or am I building skills to move in a different direction? And maybe it's not work for you. Maybe your meaningful day is to volunteer. We have people we support now that spend a good part of their day being a caregiver to older parents. Maybe that's what your meaningful day looks like. Maybe you would choose to go into a day program environment where you have a lot of social opportunities and chances to really explore what's happening in community. That could also include your personal finances around employment. Are you understanding how to budget your income? Do you know what kind of expenses you have? How do you manage your credit? All those things can apply. And then planning for retirement. It seems like it's an easy thing to do, but your life changes dramatically when you make that transition to retirement. How do you keep in contact with the people that are important to you? How do you continue to bring meaning to your life? What are the things that for you feel like a great retirement? And then the last part of this subdomain is individual and family life. So here's the parts about what do I need to have happening in my everyday routine that will make my quality of life better. For some of us, that's childcare. I need to know that my kids are safe and that they are in a good location where they're having an enriched life so I can get on with what I need to do. What about our home life and our routines? Are there things that are important to us? Maybe we sit around the table every night for dinner, or maybe we have a routine to go on Saturday mornings for the reading nook at the library. Whatever it is, building out those routines and knowing how they kind of create continuity in your life. Financial literacy. Do you have what you need to understand, again, how to manage your home life, how to take care of the bills that you need? Maybe you need some parenting supports and intergenerational supports here to help understand how to move forward with the best life for everyone in the family. And then that maintenance of family traditions and culture. How do we honor birthdays? How do we celebrate different holidays? What are the things that in our culture, food, music, things like that, that we are going to sustain and hold on to?